This week, we follow our host, Rick Rhodes, down the road to Oklahoma for a few days of whitetail hunting. Stay tuned, because it all starts now.
I've totally lost track of how many deer we've seen. So I'm kind of fired up. This is gonna be cool.
Today, we are down the road in Oklahoma, hunting with our host, Rick Rhodes. Rick is the owner of Backroads Outfitting, and due to his grueling schedule as a guide, Rick rarely gets to hunt himself. This season, Rick has guided eager hunters on world-class elk hunts in New Mexico, monster whitetail hunts in Kansas, beautiful antelope hunts in West Texas, and gorgeous turkey hunts in Oklahoma. This year, Rick has managed to squeeze in a hunt for himself, hoping to bag an Oklahoma whitetail. With no hunters on his Backroads properties, Rick is out in his favorite place, relaxing and enjoying the beautiful landscape in Oklahoma.
Nice buck. I got to see what he thought of the decoy. That would have been fine. I could have shot this deer right out here. He's coming around the front of us now. It's a great 8-point. Beautiful long tines. You know, I was going to shoot that deer without question today. Came in, he saw the decoy, he was a little bit hesitant, but of all places for him to come, he came perfectly downwind on us this morning. We're expecting deer to come from behind and hoping something would come in from the west, but he comes in just absolutely straight downwind of us. I don't know that he ever really caught the wind, but he was a little bit hung up with the decoy, and I had him close enough to shoot, but it just didn't all come together right there. He's still out here though. Very, very cool encounter. He may come back in. Still curious.
Down the Road with Rick Rhodes is being brought to you by Brunton, Primus, Zook Log Cabins, Deadly Decoys, Outdoor Edge Knives, Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, Molson Lake Lodge, Nichols Marine, Triton Boats, and by Backroads Outfitting. Backroads Outfitting specializes in providing only high-quality, high-success hunts for New Mexico elk and mule deer, Texas pronghorns, and Kansas and Oklahoma trophy whitetails. Come see for yourself why so many hunters return year after year to the exclusive private ranches of Backroads Outfitting. Visit backroads.com today and let success be your tradition.
Hi, I'm Brandon Bates. You know, we hunters appreciate the animals that we pursue in a way that non-hunters will just never understand. We also protect their habitat. That's why the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation alone has conserved more than 5.5 million acres of prime elk country and torn down over 600,000 acres of no trespassing signs. But we're losing vital habitat every day and we need your help. If you haven't gotten on board yet, you ought to. Call 1-800-CALL-ELK or visit elkfoundation.org.
Unless you've walked this path, you don't know what it's like to be in these boots. Until you've shared this load, you can't call yourself a partner. Unless you're from here, you can't know what it's like to be here. So, choose your partner carefully. Brunton Hunting, the real deal since 1894.
Always wanted a cabin but thought you couldn't afford it? ZookLogCabins.com builds fully assembled cabins handcrafted in our shop, delivered to you ready to use in just 40 to 70 days. 8 different cabin styles from 150 to 1,300 square feet with tons of options to make it your own. So if you're looking for a hunting cabin, rental investments, or a primary residence, ZookLogCabins.com will give you the retreat you need. Go to www.ZookLogCabins.com for details and pricing.
Introducing the most advanced, efficient predator on the water today, Triton's new XS series. Stalk your prey with hot new features like a solid-state fuseless stash with push-button start and support for 10-inch depth finders, and new bow control with support for 8-inch depth finders. Prowl the deep with our most advanced drivability, maximum comfort, and an incredible hole shot. The new XS by Triton.
Well, this is the last morning I'm going to get down here in Oklahoma for this trip anyway. And we're just getting light enough to film a little bit. Got real good cloud cover, had a light shower overnight. Had everything set up for the hunt we wanted this morning. Woke up to an east wind, which was totally a surprise. So we came back to where we were sitting yesterday morning. What a difference a day makes. I had 8 does and fawns right here close. I already saw a really, really good shooter buck running a doe hard, doing that rub thing. Got a small buck working in right now, coming in just straight up wind. If we can get one of these good bucks to do that, the wind's perfect for this spot. It was pretty slow yesterday morning, except for that grade 8 point that I had right here. We're seeing a lot more deer this morning than yesterday by far. It looks pretty good. Don't have long to hunt, but it's shaping up pretty quick. It's a decent buck, isn't it? really didn't kind of look at him. I just comes to, oh, here he is right here. He's coming out right here on the left. That's not. That's the first deer that's come on the downwind side of us all morning. And he did win us right here. I kind of think that's one of the 8 points that went through earlier, but I'm not sure if it is. That's the first buck we've seen twice. Yeah, these deer are definitely in the full rut mode, because when they come in, the bucks are just cruising these bottoms. They come through, they check the does, and then they go on. So that's what's been catching me all morning long. Every time I wake up, I think it's going to be the same buck, and it's a different buck. When I saw this buck here back in underneath that cottonwood tree, all I saw was the main beams and the spread as he had his head down cruising through there. I thought he was going to be the one, but it turned out he wasn't. I'm glad, since he ended up downwind. He was a little far, he was 45 yards or so. Probably wouldn't have taken that shot in this wind anyway. So that could be one of the same deer. I'm just not sure. We're going to call it a wrap on this hunt today. I'm going to run to Albuquerque, watch Jenna play a little volleyball in state tournament. It's a great morning though, sure is hard to leave. I had a good buck come in close, had another couple of big bucks out there running does in the field, so it's definitely on right here in Oklahoma now. We're going to be back rifle hunting next week. I'm going to see if I can sneak back in here and bow hunt a little bit more before they all get here.
Stay tuned for more hunting action when Down the Road returns.
Knives and game processing kits for Down the Road with Rick Rhodes is provided by Outdoor Edge, the finest quality knives and tools for the big game hunter.
Molson Lake Lodge, with exclusive commercial access to over 250,000 acres of legendary waters. The Fett family can assure the Canadian fly-in fishing experience of your dreams. Enjoy the convenience of a full American plan at the main lodge, or venture out by float plane to an outpost cabin for a true trophy fishing experience. Molson Lake Lodge, where pure serenity to pure mayhem is one cast away. At Backroads Outfitting, we'll get you so close to that monster bull that you can smell him. But it's up to you to put him on the wall. Visit backroads.com to book your next elk hunting experience, and let success be your tradition.
Here it comes. Big giant of a deer, you see him? You see him? That's a giant. And there's an absolute giant out here. I don't know how big he is, but he's working across that yellow grass right by these hay bales where I saw a big buck last night. He's just cruising. He's not locked up with a doe, so we might have a chance if we rattle a little bit and see what we can get him to do. Alright. Alright. It's back. But you look at him bleed. He's gonna be dead. He's gotta be dead. Welcome to Western Oklahoma. It's been a long haul. This buck just beat us to death this morning. Rattled him in from about 600 yards away. Came all the way in and winded us a little bit. Started to leave. I grunted at him just a couple of soft grunts with my mouth, hoping that he would circle the other side of our wind, which he did. He came and was gonna work these scrapes, starting to work that scrape there. I shot, I felt good about it, but I got to thinking a little bit more about my elevation than my left and right. But man, I want to keep my fingers crossed. It looked good when he was running away. I mean, the arrow's back, lots of blood. He's crashing, stumbling all down through there. I could see him from about 200 yards. I'm some kind of fired up. This is gonna be cool. I hope. Keep your fingers crossed.
I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. Getting a little anxious. I'm more nervous and excited now than I was earlier when he came in, when I shot him and stuff. I really believe we're getting ready to go find this deer, but all you bow hunters know what that feeling's like. It's been a hard couple hours waiting on him. Went back and got out of some hot clothes, changed boots and that kind of stuff, got ready to do a little walking. Know exactly where he ran out of here, and just a ton of blood, so.
He's piled up in the bush. I'm gonna knock an arrow just in case. But it looks to me like he's just dead there, piled up in that bush. You ready? See what I'm talking about? It looks to me like he's intertwined in that bush. You ready? You kept saying the cedar tree. I was looking at the cedars, not the salt cedars. Got him spotted up here. He's about 30 yards away. I think he's dead. His head is up, but I think it's just wedged up in a salt cedar tree. I'm gonna try not to take any chances, but I think he's just piled up in that bush. It's just holding him up. Yeah, baby, he is done. Couldn't have died in a harder spot out here in the middle of nothing. How about an Oklahoma giant, huh? My gosh, what a relief. You know, a lot of people say they'd rather be lucky than good. Personally, I'd rather be good. But since we know that wasn't the case this morning, I'm just happy to be lucky. What a deer. I felt like he had come over here. I heard a lot of crashing, and I can see why. He probably came 300 yards after I shot him, but man, what a deer. A couple of broken eye guards. I thought one of them wasn't broken, but it's actually an extra point, so both eye guards are gone. But just a slick 10. Had an extra point broken off up here. What a tremendous deer. Wow. And what a relief.
Backroads Outfitting specializes in providing only high-quality, high-success hunts for New Mexico elk and mule deer, Texas pronghorns, and Kansas and Oklahoma trophy whitetails. Come see for yourself why so many hunters return year after year to the exclusive private ranches of Backroads Outfitting. Visit backroads.com today and let success be your tradition. Down the Road with Rick Rhodes is being brought to you by Brunton, Primus, Zook Log Cabins, Deadly Decoys, Outdoor Edge Knives, Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, Molson Lake Lodge, Nichols Marine, Triton Boats, and by Backroads Outfitting.
Hey, how about the whitetail hunting here in western Oklahoma? Hope you enjoyed today's show. Took us a while to get it done, but we passed up some nice bucks along the way, and in the end it was really worth it. If you want to come out and do this with us, we'd love to have you here at Backroads Outfitting. And if it's not here doing this, hopefully we'll see you somewhere down the road.
For more information about Down the Road, visit our website at mydowntheroad.com. There you'll find information about the show and a link to Backroads Outfitting to book your next hunting adventure. We hope you enjoyed what you can expect from Down the Road television. You won't want to miss an episode, as our cameras capture the action that surrounds the Down the Road crew as they travel the globe in search of hunting and fishing hot spots each week. We'll see you next time on Down the Road.